Sometimes your day starts out one way and ends in another. A day in the life of an urban homesteader. Yay! I don't mind, 'cause it means that much to me. Good morning, everybody. This is Jamaica with Jamaica Life. And guess what? I have an escapee. This morning, I was feeding the birds and being as pleasant as possible. My normal pleasant self. And Joker started making noise. And he and I got into an argument and he decided to walk out on me. Philomena was also out when Joker decided to leave, right? Say that chickens can't fly. What is that? That's a chicken. Chickens can't fly far. Chickens can fly. I know you wanna leave me, but I refuse to let you go. He has been up there for about an hour. And I ain't messing with his crazy butt. He'll come down eventually when he gets hungry or thirsty. Ice cream man is here. The ice cream man is here. Joker. Is he still up there? I don't know. I went back in the house. I don't know if he's still there. Yeah, he's still there. Darn bird. Blasted bird. Yeah, he's still there. I don't know if you can see him. Let me go through the woods. This is my life. Here he is. I'm leaving there. Let him cool off. I don't want him to attack me, so I'm just going to leave him there. Let's go and get some eggs. This is my life, everybody. This is my life. Y'all like that prelude? I don't feel like chasing no birds. And look at these greedy jokers. Look at them. Excuse me, ladies. Move. Especially Tiny, because Tiny will come out. Come on, move. Everybody's nice and quiet. Move. It's funny how one person or one animal can change the energy of an environment. You gotta be careful who you surround yourself with. They can change things for you. Not for the good most of the time. There are people who can change it for the good, though. I'm not gonna say that. Some people can change energy from bad to good or from somewhat bad to good. And others, man, they come into a room and you're like, something just changed. That spirit comes in with them. Some people carry a strong spirit. So Cruella's in here, and this bird right here, I think that's the one that's been giving me the double yolkers, and she has been sitting there for about 36 hours. I'm getting ready to soak her in some Epsom salt, which is magnesium. Magnesium makes you go to the bathroom whether you know it or not. I am so sorry, baby. Look at her. Let me see if there's anything under her. There is. She did. She laid an egg. She's just sitting there because she wants to sit there. She's been there for a while. That means, you know what that means? She is a brooding hen. Brooding hen. Let's get the rest of the eggs. They haven't been laying in their boxes because this one right here, the one with the crown, he has been chasing them out and trying to mate with them. That's why he's locked up, and so are the bantams, because the bantams were making a bunch of noise. And I had to put both of them up because if you only put one up, the other one starts making a bunch of noise inside here to make you get the brown one out. The brown one was one I put up today. They work as a tag team, and they will tag team and try to fight the hens. So they're all locked up. Locked up. Yep. Let me get these eggs. This is where they've been hiding their eggs. What happens when your hens are being terrorized? They put the eggs somewhere out of the way from these jokers. From him. He's a bad rooster. So now I got to do all kind of calisthenics trying to get eggs. Everybody's laying here. This is just not fair. Not fair. My hat fell off. Oh, Lord. I'm glad there's no poo there. There's 6 eggs over there. Okay, Krill, I ain't gonna bother you, girl. This is ridiculous. And that's how one life force can change the energy of a whole environment. They're hiding their eggs. I did find a couple of eggs that were pecked. I think it was the roosters. It was either the roosters. No, it was the roosters. It was the roosters. This is them taking a dirt bath. That's what they call a dirt bath. They roll around and kick around in the dirt. That's why there's all these little holes. You see them kicking the dirt up? It's a dirt bath. All of these sayings turn out to be founded from chickens. That's the brew. He's missing his tail because I tried to pick him up and he lost his tail. He just left his tail behind. It's growing back in now. It's finally growing back in. See, he got rude tendencies, rooster tendencies. Let me get in the middle of all you ladies. Yeah, because I'm the man. She's like, that's my hole. Y'all need to get up. It's time for me up. See how they peck in order. Pardon me, ladies. Where's Tiny? Here she is. Move. Especially you, boy. You know I don't like you. I like you though. I'm lying. I like you. I like you. So I have the eggs right here. I'm getting about 13 to 14 a day. I'm gonna put these up, and then I saw some tomatoes out there that I need to go and get before, I don't know what kind of beetle it is that's flying around. I don't know, that sound? Yeah, there's a million of them around here. So, still checking to see if he's there. Yep, he's still there. He's still there in the same spot. I need to harvest these also. You can cook these. You gotta cook them for a minimum of 30 minutes, but good. Put them in some coconut. Ooh. Put them in some coconut milk with a little bit of salt and pepper. Maybe some codfish. Oh my gosh, it's good. So let me put these up and we'll go out there and harvest the other stuff. So this is what I got for my harvest so far. Okay, I put them up. I also have to plant some strawberries. I've been soaking them and they've been in that water for about, well, it's just soaking. It's not full of water, but it's been soaking for about 24 hours. So I got to get them out of there. I have a planter here, but it's covered in vines. Let's go ahead and get it, while we're here. All right, that's what I needed. It's got bean plants in it. It's not the one I expected, but it's what it'll do, I think. I wanted a bigger one. Where's the bigger one? I don't know where my stuff is. Here's how it looks so far. Let me get this. And hopefully I get some squash. Look at this poor thing. Look at that. They won't let it be great. They won't let it be great. The tomato plants are around here on the other side. I know I watered this stuff. This Texas sun is treacherous. Let's look and see what's growing on down here. There's some down here. Put my foot there. See that? They're growing, but gosh, it's about 90-something degrees out here. Here goes the little tedious ones that I feed the chickens. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna harvest these for the chickens real quick, and then I'm going back in the house. Oh Lord, little by little. These are the teaspoon tomatoes. See that? They're the size of blueberries. They're real tedious to pick. Very tedious. Very, very tedious. But I do what I did for love. What I did for love. The chickens like them, so I'll pick them. I might have to come back out here because I am burning up. I feel like my leg is on fire. Oh Lord, am I stepping on some? Yep. They're bushy. They last the whole, shoot, they last until the frost comes. They keep producing. They don't die back. If they do, they come back once it cools down. Shoot. It's funny how the small things can survive the harsh temperatures better than the bigger ones. Here's some more. I'm just grabbing a whole bunch. They come off, that means they're ready to pick. Well, maybe not. Got a green one. I'm gonna take it anyway. Okay. That's what we got for them right now. Let's move on. There's okra out here. Let's go ahead and get that. Whoa! Wee! They're all little. but I'm gonna still take them. Less for the plant to support in this heat. I'm taking the bigger of the little ones though. See what color they turn? Red. Okay. Let me see while I'm down here if I see a different view. I think I see another okra, and then we're gonna get that, yeah. There's 3 of them there. That quick. In the still of the night. Let me check. One glance over one more time. Whew, I watered. Let me get this one. Don't look like it though. Let's feel on our corn and see if it developed anything yet. They're here, but I don't know if they've developed kernels yet. Corn is right here. And it's turning brown. Moment of truth, huh? These are cherry tomatoes. See? Let me just take this out. This is only gonna hurt me. Look at that. Rotten. They're eating them before they even finish blushing. Look at this. This is what the bugs are doing. They're eating them while they're blushing. Doggone shame. Throw that in there. Maybe it'll come up next year. Put that in the basket. Here's another one. Okay, let's go on to the next bed. So, I got a new discovery for you guys today. It seems, remember when I was telling you never use the soil that's in the pot? When you're planting and clay soil, knock all that soil off. Not only does it develop a bowl because the clay soil holds on to water. However, on top of that, it composts the stuff and causes root rot. Well, I already knew that it caused root rot. I didn't know that it would become toxic soil though. So if you have clay soil, shake all the extra soil off. Do not mix compost with clay soil. Never do that. All it's going to do is hold on to the water and deteriorate. Now, clay soil is not aerated. There's hardly any air in it. So, example, if you wanted to make a pond, they put clay soil as part of making a pond because it's clay. That's what pots are made out of, and it holds on to the water a long time. So, just think about it before you do it. Think about it. All right? You don't have to listen to me. Look it up. Okay? Let's get some more tomatoes. Okay, there we are. I think we're done here. There is one plant that will grow in compost. It'll grow in almost anything. Nightshades, tomatoes. If you plant anything else besides nightshades in compost, most likely they're gonna rot. They're gonna die on you. And that's what they're using as a baseline for compost. Tomatoes. Tomatoes will grow in a landfill. It will. Other plants won't. That's why a lot of our plants drop dead once we put them into compost. Now, I showed you that bag the other day of compost that I got from the supermarket, no, from the big box store. Compost is basically decaying stuff that has not decayed thoroughly, which is basically sewage. That's what it is. And if you have sewage that is not completely decomposed, because we find sticks and all kind of stuff. I find it in my in the soil I buy. And normally they say if you buy that type of potting mix, your plants are expected to live about 5 months. You better get them out of there after that and shake all that dirt off, or they're gonna bite the dust. Most people don't realize that because guess what happens? Winter comes and you charge it off to it getting too cold when the soil is actually turning into sewage. It's breaking down. And a part of it breaking down is a bunch of bugs and a bunch of toxins and a bunch of ammonia fumes. So, look it up. Look it up. I know that my Texas native soil comes from the city of Austin wastewater department. What does that mean? What do they do? Sewage. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. We're paying for something, especially clay soil. If you have sand soil, you're pretty good, because your soil is going to allow air to be in there, because a lot of the roots in clay soil, they just smother it because they have no air. Plants include, I say that it's these shoes are on fire. I say that it's the citrus trees that's roots have to be exposed, but all roots need air. Clay soil does not allow them to do that. So they're already struggling when you put them in clay soil, because clay soil holds onto water longer. And in doing that, it saturates the soil and rots the roots. So you put a different soil in there thinking that you're aerating the soil, when in actuality, that soil, like over there, when it rains, it just sits there. If it rains too much, it just sits there for like a week. Imagine me putting compost into that. Now, compost is already somewhat broken down material. It's not completely broken down. The earth has not reclaimed it yet. It turns into sewage, turns into ammonia, and your plants will suffer. Plus, If you bury your plant or you have a plant with a bunch of compost on it, knock that stuff off. If you're dealing with clay soil, knock all of that extra nutrient dense, whatever, cocoa coir, that stuff, take that stuff off. That has no nutritional value anyway. Cocoa coir, peat moss, perlite, all that is to hold the nutrients in. And it's super light. The reason why they make our compost less sandy is because sand is super heavy. Nobody want to pick up a 50-pound bag of sand. I mean, sand has air in it. It's because they're bigger, and they're like a bunch of tennis balls. There's space in between for air to get in there. But if you put sand in the middle of that clay soil, guess what's going to happen? It's going to form a bowl, and all the water is going to stay right there where the sand is, and your plants are going to drown because there's no air. So here we are, our first corn. I don't know if it's ready. I feel a little bit, but the tassel did not turn brown, so that's not a good sign. But I didn't want to wait any longer. I got a couple of them on there. What do I have to lose, huh? So here we go. I'm gonna give it to the chickens anyway. I'll take maybe one bite if there's anything in here. If there's anything in here. No, I did it too quick. Look at that. Look at that, just a few kernels. Give it to the chickens. They'll enjoy the silt and everything else. They'll pick it apart. Like, pull it down all the way and give it to them. Yeah, that's my first itty bitty taste of corn. I got 2 kernels. Gardening is all about patience, right? And obviously I didn't have any patience this time. Let me give this to them. Sorry, boy. They're like, what's that? Chickens are very curious. Very curious. Look at them, like a bunch of vultures. They're just going for the kernels. So, the things that will grow in compost are grass, so your corn probably grow, and nightshades. Maybe. Mainly tomatoes. Tomatoes will grow in compost. Unless you put compost in the middle of some clay soil. Then you don't have nothing, you just have sewage. This is what I got for today, not including the eggs. And it's only noon. It's really hot out here. I just wanted you all to see a little bit of what I do every day as far as, harvesting. I've already taken some leaves and given it to the birds this morning. That's what I do with the Swiss chard. I give them their greens every morning. I don't give them much else except for some watermelon and anything else that, is edible for birds that I don't want. They'll eat almost anything. So look at that. Here's my little harvester for today. This is enough okra. This is an okra that would be in a bag. This okra would have cost me $5. Tomatoes, $3. And of course these maybe 50 cents for the thing. So it's about $8 to $10 worth of groceries nowadays. Isn't that sad? Look at that. Tiptoe through the tulips. When the wind blows, you'll stay with me. Yes, tiptoe through the tulips with me. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. That's one down. And here's our okra. I'm not turning on any lights because I feel like that just makes it hotter. There we go. Eggs, okra. All right, I'm gonna take my jalapenos and put them to the side. More okra. Jalapeno, jalapeno, jalapeno. And here's all of those tomatoes. So this is 1, 2, and 3. All this, and it's not 12 o'clock yet. Today's harvest. This is Jamerica with Jamerica Life. I thank you guys for being with me. It's hot out here. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.